Alright guys, welcome to my first video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and following me and being excited for me. I'm really excited for this video, especially because I just got these new brushes by Anissa Beauty. I got a few different ones. I'll be using all of them throughout the video today, so I can't wait to show you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get started. Alright guys, so I already washed my face and moisturized. I'll do a video soon on my whole skincare routine. Sometimes I do my whole routine before I do my makeup. Sometimes I just wash and moisturize, and then I always use a primer, which I use this Kylie Cosmetics primer here. I already did my primer because I like to let it sit for a few minutes before we apply our foundation. It's just going to really help soak into your skin so you're not just smearing your foundation in all with your primer. Alright, so I really love the e.l.f. Brand foundation that you can get really at any drugstore. Very affordable brand. This shade right here, this is the shade Snow. This is a little too light for me. I usually use the shade Natural. So I'm going to be mixing this with my Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour Breathable. This one is very thin. They're both actually a medium coverage, but this one's really thin. So this is going to be really nice for summertime. So we're not mixing. So we're not sweating all of our foundation off during summertime whenever it gets really hot outside. And real quick, I love the applicator for the Rimmel London foundation here. Since this is so thin, it's nice that it has an applicator like this. But since it is such a thin foundation, you really kind of have to use a little more product than usual. The first time I used this, I didn't use quite enough, and I had to go back and add some more, and it doesn't build up quite as nice as I thought it would. So definitely start off with a decent amount of this Rimmel London foundation. So I already started using my Anissa Beauty Pinnacle foundation brush, and you guys, this brush is absolutely amazing. We're going to just tap this in. We don't want to just start sweeping it around. We really want to work this into the skin. Okay, so I just took my Kylie Cosmetics concealer here. This is in the shade Gypsum, and I took my angled concealer brush by Anissa Beauty, and you can see I already blended this side out here, and once again, these brushes are just incredible. This concealer blends out really nice too. It just melts right into your foundation. So you can see I do right under my eyes here. I just take the slightest bit on my chin and my forehead. You don't want to do a whole lot of product there because it tends to get kind of cakey. But once again, this, wow, yes, let me get real country real quick for you guys. This brush and this concealer, both wonderful. So I have this all blended out. I want you guys to notice that I'm always tapping my product in. Once again, sweeping it around. It's not really going to settle into your pores, into your skin how you really want it to get that really flawless, smooth look. I also take, I don't add any more product, just once I'm done blending everything out. I also kind of take through here just where you get any shadows, just kind of help cancel those shadows out. Okay, so sometimes I'll bake. I'll take my damp beauty blender, I'll press it in my powder and really press it under my eyes and under my cheekbones here, and I'll let that sit for a little bit while I do my eyeshadow. But I'm not going to worry about baking right now. I'm just going to take my soft pink powder by Kylie Cosmetics here, which is what I would still bake with. And we're going to take our multi-powder brush here by Anissa Beauty. And we're going to take that, I'm just going to tap it into the lid here, and we're just going to press this under the eyes. Once again, always pressing that product in. And I'm going to press this under both of my eyes here and under my cheekbones. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Kylie Cosmetics powder in translucent, and I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. Once again, I'm just going to use this brush, and you really don't need a whole lot of product. And we're just going to press this in everywhere that we didn't already set with that with that soft pink powder. I want to point out, if you guys don't already, to make sure you're always blending down your neck to avoid that harsh line there. Okay, so before I get to contouring, I'm going to do my eyes first. I'm going to use this Strawberry Shake palette by Colourpop. I don't know what's happening, but I'm like obsessed with pink right now. Somebody needs to stop me. These pinks are so pretty. I can't get enough of it, so we are using this for sure. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. Cosmetics eye crease brush here, and we're going to go in with this shade right here in the corner. This is called My Milkshake, and we're gonna get all up close and personal for this, guys, so get ready. All right, so I'm gonna take this and we're just gonna start tapping this in the crease here. I apologize for the quality of this. This is on my phone right now. I will be getting a phone. I have a phone. I'll be getting a camera here soon, so you guys will be able to see this in a lot better definition. Okay, so I already started blending this eye out here. As you can see, I just used the same brush here, and I went into this little bit lighter shade here called Woke. We're just going to take that, and we're going to start tapping that just right here above, pretty much right there on that line. And we're going to use this lighter shade to blend this out, and then I'm going to take a little bit fluffier brush, and we're going to use this fluffier brush to really help blend that out too. Okay, so I just went in with that smaller brush here, and I took that first shade that we used, and I just did it right here at the outer corner of my eyelids, just about halfway through. I want to do like a really shimmery, really sparkly, popping eyelid, so I'm going to go in with this Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Roses Are Red Glitter Eyes. Once again, I really like this applicator, so I'm just going to use this. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to use a brush to kind of feather it out. And we're just going to take this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so shiny. I absolutely love this stuff. Okay, so we're just going to take that. Just kind of a little rough. It's not going to be perfect. We'll go through and fix it. Okay, so I'm not going to quite exactly do a cut crease. If you guys don't know, a cut crease, normally you would take that, I would just leave my eye relaxed, and I would take this line where I'm doing the shimmer just a little bit higher, not really in my crease, but above it, just so you can really still see that line there whenever your eye is open or relaxed. I'm not going to worry about doing that today, and I just took this really small little thin concealer brush here, and I just took some of this just to kind of clean up the line and bring it down into my corner here, and then I'm going to wipe that same brush off, and I'm going to use this just to kind of help blend that out into that matte pink there. Okay, I'm going to take this little e.l.f. Cosmetics eyebrow duo brush. It's got a spoolie on the end here, and then just kind of a thin angled brush on the other side. And we're going to go in with that darker shade that we started out with here, and we're going to run that along under our waterline. And I'm actually only going to take this about halfway through. I'm not going to go the full under eye. So we're going to kind of match what we did there on the top, but I'm not going to use that same shimmer shade for under my eye. I'm going to go in with that little eye crease brush that we used at the beginning, and we're going to go into that lighter shade here. And we're going to use this to really smoke out that bottom line there and blend out that darker pink. And this one I actually am going to take all the way through, and we'll put a little bit of a shimmery shade over it at the inner corner of our eye. Okay, so I'm going to take my little concealer brush again, this small little brush here. I already got a little bit of eyeshadow on there. We're going to be using this really shimmery shade here called Delish. We're going to go in with that, and I'm going to put that just at the inner corner of that pink that we did here on under our waterline, whatever you want to call this area. I just used that same brush and that same shade here, this one, and I used that for my inner corner. It's not super bright and shiny, but that's okay because my eyelid is pretty poppin', so I'm not going to worry about it this time. I just wiped this eye crease brush off really well, and I'm going to take it and just make sure that this pink is really kind of blended up. I don't want my eyebrow bone here to be pink. I just want it to be blended up so we're not having any kind of harsh line there. Alright, I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. I don't really do a whole lot to them. I just use an e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. This is, I don't know if it exactly says a shade on here, actually. I don't think it does, but it's definitely a dark brown. And I just use a really light hand, and I just do my bottom line here. I just want that really straight. edge there on the bottom. Okay, so I just flipped my eyebrow pencil around. I used the spoolie and I just did that bottom line so far, and then I just take this and I blend it up into my eyebrow. I don't want to have any kind of like harsh line at the top or right here at the edge, so I really just blend this in, and then I like to have a little bit more of an arch here, so I just brush my eyebrow down, give myself a little bit more of an arch. And then just lightly blend that out. I don't want to take away all that product I just placed, so once again, very light hand. Okay, and I like to go in and use any more powder products that I'm going to use before I do any mascara, so I don't have anything sticking to my eyelashes. I'm going to contour with my Kylie Cosmetics bronzer here. This is the shade Toasty, and this is just an e.l.f. Cosmetics brush, angled blush brush. I'm going to use this for both actually my contour and my blush, to be honest. So I'm going to use this here. I'm going to put the angled point down, and then I just kind of tap. Okay, so you can see I got under my cheekbones here really good. I don't do real dark right here. I get a little bit darker up here at the top of my forehead, and I try to keep that as close to my hairline as possible. It's going to help it stay looking more natural. So our cheekbones up around our hairline, and then I just lightly do my jawline. Just help us give a little bit more definition there. And I really don't do a whole lot to my nose. I'm not even going to put any more product on my brush here. I'm just going to kind of pinch it just to make it a little bit more thin. I'm really not too worried about even grabbing a different brush because it's not really that big of a deal. And then I just do a little bit here, just down the bridge of my nose, and then down the bottom of my nose. That's really all I do to my nose. I don't really do a whole lot. Okay, we're going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Stormi Collection blush. This is called Flutter in Love. I absolutely love this blush. It's not quite as bright and pink as some of the ones I have, which I like. It's got almost a little bit of a purple undertone to it. So I'm going to go in with this one today. And I like to keep my blush up a little bit higher. With that blush brush, I didn't add any more product. I just hit the bridge of my nose a little bit, the tip of my nose, and I just kind of marry that bronzer in a little bit more on my forehead here. Okay, I'm going to use my Sunday Brunch highlighter by Kylie Cosmetics here. This one just launched a few weeks ago, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to use this small little fluffy Eco Tools brush here. I've had this brush forever, so I don't know exactly what it's called. I'm going to take this just at the highest points here. You could already kind of see that. That stuff is so shiny. Okay, so I just took my highlighter to the highest point of my cheekbones, a little bit at the tip of my nose, the top of my cupid's bow. I do a little bit at the bridge of my nose, and then I just hit the very top, the highest point on my eyebrow bone here. And I don't do false lashes because I feel like they're just a pain and I don't really have time for that. So I definitely curl my lashes since I don't do false lashes. I didn't used to curl them, and I don't know why, because it definitely makes such a difference. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Make sure if you're doing this, you're not squeezing hard, because I have definitely lost a few lashes by squeezing way too hard. So be careful. Alright, this is the mascara I've been using for years. I absolutely love this stuff. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This stuff is absolutely amazing. This is what makes it look like I have false lashes on. Okay, so I just did this eye. You can definitely tell, you guys, this stuff right here is magic. I just can't get over it. If you guys haven't tried this mascara, go buy some and try it, please. I hope it works as wonderful for all of you as it does for me, because I just love this stuff. I'm going to hit my bottom lashes just really lightly. I don't go too crazy. And then I even kind of pinch off any excess there. Just enough to see that you actually have some bottom lashes there. Usually I would use my Kylie Cosmetics setting spray here. This is the illuminating setting spray, but I'm really liking how this just looks really matte. So I'm not going to use this today, and our makeup will still be just fine, I promise. Okay, since I'm not using my setting spray today, we don't have to worry about that step. I'm going to just go to my lips, and that's actually the last thing. I usually save my lips for last. I'm going to go in with my Kylie Cosmetics Candy K lip liner here, and we're just going to do kind of a rough outline, and sometimes I will overline just slightly at the very center on the top and the bottom lip, just to give you more of that pout and make your lips just look a little more full. So I absolutely love this color. This is one of my favorite lip liners. So sometimes I'll just fill in my lips completely with this, which I think is what I'm going to do today. Before I do my makeup, I usually put on this Kylie Skin Hydrating Lip Mask, and it really helps a lot because my lips dry out so easy. Guys, well, there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I had so much fun. I just absolutely love playing with makeup and trying new things. So let me know what you guys want to see. I'll try different stuff out for you. Next time, I think I'm going to try this Juvia's Place foundation. This is supposed to be like the world's best coverage. So I'm really interested to see how that goes. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, thank you for following me and being excited for me. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you soon.